Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And just waiting for Chloe to come back there. She's just gone out to get a drink and she's going to give me a hand today. Now, we have a new microphone here for Chloe, so we're going to test that out and see how that goes. I'm going to have a little dram because my chest is killing me. Hello, madam.
Hello.
Come sit down, please. Make yourself up. Thank you. Okay, fuck the coffee.
Did you sniff the glass?
Just to make sure, will you just pour me out a drop there, please? My finger is killing me from earlier. No. For fuck's sake. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, I was reloading a rifle earlier and the breech caught my finger and literally, what was it like? It was like a big flap of skin, wasn't it?
Hello.
Have you got a bruise on the side of your head?
No.
It's just the way the light is it?
Yeah. It's just the way the light is catching my makeup.
You look bruised up. Like, show me.
The light's catching my makeup, funny.
That is so weird. You look like you got a hiding. Oh, well. Shouldn't have burnt the toast.
Oh, yeah. See, when I go closer,
yeah, see, there you go.
It's not.
That's all right. We'll get that sorted out. Throw on your headphones there and see what your sound is like. So we have the new microphone here. We're waiting for the proper microphone stand to come tomorrow. So we have a bit of a jerry rig situation here with the microphone at the moment. Could you just reach up and slightly turn the camera towards me, please? Just ever so slightly. Yes. It'll save us from having to move around the whole. Right, sit down there now. We'll see. That looks good. That looks lovely. So we have a sovereign citizen. Well, I'm sure he wouldn't like to be called a sovereign citizen.
Yeah, I think there's a certain connotation that comes with that kind of statement.
Let me just ask people how Chloe's sound is coming through there. I like it should be. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me just double check to make sure I actually set this up right. I did. So Chloe's sound should be coming through okay. It might be a little bit lower than mine because you're quite far away from the mic. But there's kind of no way around it at the moment, is there?
No, I don't think so. Can you hear me better than you normally can?
A tad quiet, somebody said there. But sounds good.
I tend to not speak as loudly as you do in general.
That's a fucking lie.
Throwing that out there.
That's a lie. Fibbing.
Was not fibbing.
All right. Well, that clears that up. All right. So about half is quiet. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Maybe if I just back out from the microphone a little bit. So like I won't be as loud. But
so we'll even it out a bit.
We'll even it out a bit, yeah. My chest is knackered today. It's bad today. But I'm good. Like I feel good. But the old the chest isn't great. Hold on, where's
is that to me? Orange face, raised eyebrow.
That's probably me, I'd say. Where was that? I didn't see that.
Cool.
Oh no. That's this is what happens. This is what happens with StreamYard. So that's somebody look, I'll let you see. Orange face, raised eyebrow.
Right.
It's actually it's an emoji, but StreamYard doesn't do emojis.
Yes.
So it just pops up like this.
I genuinely thought that somebody was saying that I have an orange face and one of my eyebrows raised.
I mean,
Michael John Dennis says shade. That's what I thought.
Yeah, it did seem a bit shady. I'm only joking. Yeah, we did play around with it for quite a bit, and literally all it is just that you can't get the microphone close enough to you. Mm-hmm. And because of the way this desk is set up, this is going to be changed, so it'll work better with the table mounted microphone stands.
We might seem a little bit further away when we do the other setup. But the sound will be better.
Potentially. If it goes to plan the way I think it will, it should be fine.
Yes.
But we'll wait and see. But potentially anyway.
So
welcome everybody. What? I need to figure. All right. So this is another thing. So your laptop's going to be here soon, right? So we'll probably have it working where you'll have the iPad and you'll be logged into StreamYard as well. Mm-hmm. So you'll be able to scroll yourself and bring stuff up on the screen too. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Johnny May says, I love you, Chloe dear, but the lights are not being kind to your makeup. I know.
Yeah, see,
it's the tone of your light.
It is. And I can't adjust that light because it's not actually connected to the computer like it should be. I just haven't had a chance to do it. I've just been too busy.
Yeah, see, even you don't look the color that you actually are in real life either.
Why do I look a bit lighter?
Yeah, it's kind of given like an orangey hue.
Yeah, usually I have a very sallow, beautiful, soft, gentle complexion. Mind you, you said that I looked dead this morning. To be fair, I got up and just started like coughing like a mad bastard.
Yeah.
And I did look rough this morning. I mean, we both did. Is that the dog barking again? Little dog.
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't know what I was hearing there. Anyway, so couple of things. We have this guy. So I'm sure he's not going to love being called a sovereign citizen. We actually did find this guy on Facebook. We reached out to him. We offered him to come on the show. And as you guys know, yes, I take the piss out of people. That goes without saying. But I always give people a fair shout. Mm-hmm. Do I not?
You
do. I always do. And like I'll always listen to people and I'll give them the benefit of the doubt as much as I can. Good to see you, Yvonne, and good to see you, Justin. And so we reached out. Can you have a look at the messages just so?
I did. I reached out to him earlier on this afternoon.
It's because I find it's kind of like less scary for people, I think, if you do it. My hair is ridiculous.
His name is Paul. I won't give you his last name.
It's on the news article, so it doesn't matter.
Hi, Paul. My partner, Irish Demon on YouTube, does court watch videos about legal topics, and I would love, and he would love to have a discussion on a live with you, discussing your situation and your views. He's also a free speech advocate and very fair in all situations, and would love to hear your views on this topic. If this is something you're interested in, let me know. I hope to hear from you soon. To which he replied, where does he do them from? And I just explained that you do them from here in Cork, but if it would suit him better, we could send him a link in order for him to do it from home.
I'm going to send him a link anyway to give him the opportunity to come on if he'd like.
He then tried to ring me, which I missed the call. Yeah. And I just replied, sorry, I missed your call. We're out at the minute, but there is a show due at 9:30.
I'm really sorry. Well, I love how you read messages as if you were on a phone call. You always do that. You're like, hey. So I was like, so what did he say to you? He said, hi, can I call you now? And then you'll be like, so I messaged him back and I was like, hey, so I can't call right now. Oh, there's my phone. It was under my nuts. I was trying to find my phone.
I said, but I could send you a link to come on the panel tonight if you'd like. He said, I would rather wait. He spelled wait like.
Can you just do me a quick favor for Stephen, my tech guy?
Yes.
And the sponsor of this show, Stephen from, here it comes up on the screen, iFuse Networks. Thank you so much for your kind sponsorship. And there's some stuff on the way now. There's new microphone stands and stuff like that. So
thank you so much, Stephen.
You go closer to the mic and say that so we can hear it. And then
thank you so much, Stephen.
Hold on. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Let me mute me. So it's just your mic. Now say it.
I was just trying to say thank you to Stephen because when you told me that the new mic came today,
mic.
I was so excited. I made him set it up straight away so that we could play with it.
So hopefully that came through clearly. I was about to go do some shopping and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. My buddy was coming to pick me up and I had to leave him sit out there waiting for ages because you wanted to fuck around with the microphone. I was like, okay. It was worth it. It was good fun though, wasn't it?
It was great fun.
This, I just got a message from Rob Wilson from StreamYard. He's like my StreamYard connection guy or whatever. This is my 700th upload on YouTube.
That's crazy.
700th. Welcome 700 crew. How many have you been here for? Let me know in the side chat or let me know in the comment section afterwards. So hopefully that clears that up, Stephen. If you could let me know if she's coming through on her own mic or just on mine. I'm not sure because
I don't. Yeah, I can kind of semi-hear myself, but not.
Only kind of. Oh, hold on. Try this. Oh, no, he says it's working perfectly. That's great. Yeah. Excellent day. So yeah, my 700th upload. I don't know if that's just live streams because it's through StreamYard. Oh wait, hold on. No, that's sorry, my bad. That's Rob Wilson from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is my 700th upload on YouTube. That is
That's
fucking wicked.
crazy.
Can I ask you a favor, darling?
Yeah.
Could you please turn off the heater because my balls are baking? Thank you. Yeah, I think it's the stand too. I have a feeling that's what it is. Just the lack of the stand getting it. See, when I have it set up the way that I'm planning, you'll be able to sit right up to the table, like in a more natural position. Whereas here, we're kind of pulled back from it quite a bit.
When I was kind of leaning towards that side, I could kind of hear the echoey. It was like you were coming through on this mic.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, it would be. Glad we
cleared
that up. Yeah, yeah. Because you're about as good at microphone shit as I am, which is not great.
I can barely use my own phone.
I know. It's constantly. And like, I'm bad as it is, but it's like, can you do such and such thing? I'm like, babe, I don't know how to do that shit.
Oh, Jane is back.
Jane Smith.
Although I will just say to this.
Here, hey, hold on now. Can I just, before you respond to this,
yeah.
right? Can I just caution you preemptively?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You gave me shit for this yesterday,
mm-hmm.
right? For going a bit hard on old Jane over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you about to go hard on her now because it's about you and not me?
No.
Bollocks, go for it. Go for it.
Jane Smith said, God, is the chick with the eyebrows going to be on here all the time now?
I'd be disappointed
Jane,
if you didn't have fucking eyebrows, by the way.
I was just about to say, Jane, how many people in your life do you come across that don't have eyebrows?
Very
I wonder,
few.
is it very common in your area?
There was a time where I didn't have eyebrows.
But is it common in your area
for people to shave off their eyebrows?
Yeah, to not have eyebrows.
Can I just say though, to be fair, we do know quite a few people that shave them off and tattoo them back on.
I know, but like they would still have eyebrows.
Like, how would you look without eyebrows? You'd be really on your. You've got lovely eyebrows.
Thank you. Thank you.
And your makeup is lovely. I know the light's probably hitting hard there.
That makeup is so bad.
It's actually. I'm going to jump in on this one, and I'm not a makeup person. Allow me, madam.
I will just say.
Allow me. First and foremost,
it's actually. Now.
I'm going to be very nice to this prick. First and foremost, it's arguably the best makeup you can buy. It's right up there, right? That's what I'm led to believe. And you're a professional makeup artist who works directly as an ambassador for one of the biggest brands in the world. Just saying. And you worked in, I won't say where you used to work, but somewhere that's really well regarded in the industry. So if anybody, and you did that in like what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes before we came on here?
About 2.5 minutes, I'd say.
2.5 minutes, baby. That's what we're talking about. So keep them coming though, Jane. I like fucking with people like you. It's fun. It's fun because people like that are just.
See, the thing about it is I'm actually really not offended. And I know people say this all the time. I feel bad for the people making this comment.
Yeah.
But genuinely, I do believe that unhappy people tend to kind of spew nasty comments. Yeah. And I do feel bad if you're unhappy, Jane.
Like, I would guarantee you that this Jane Smith person is probably somebody that we all know, probably somebody who doesn't like me, and probably somebody who can suck my ring piece. So, oh wait, no, that was the part that I wasn't supposed to say out loud. See, here's the thing, right? We're trolls like this, because that's not trolling. You always hear people like, oh, I was just trolling you. No, you weren't. You were just saying stupid shit. That's not trolling. That's the start. Second of all, these so-called trolls, they just don't know how to do it properly. They're just not even close. You know what I mean? Oh, Jane Pfeiffer, we know you're an absolute diamond. Don't you worry.
No, we don't.
She shall not besmirch the name of Jane.
Yeah, we don't kind of blanket cover all the Janes.
If Jane was good enough for Tarzan, he's good enough for me. She's good enough for me. I mean, it could be a dude called Jane.
I do want to just point out that my eyebrows are natural and I currently don't have anything in them.
But most of your, actually everything, you don't have any fake stuff other than your nails, probably.
Yeah.
That's it. Like.
I don't know what else I can do for you, Jane, other than to shave them off.
How about this, Jane? How about this? How about we fly you over here? We'll all chip in. There's how many people watching right now? There's 161 people. We'll all chip in and we'll fly Jane over here and we'll give her a makeover. make her feel better about herself. We'll do something nice in return.
I actually really would love that.
I know you would.
Jane, if you're ever in Ireland, feel free to hit me up because you can come to my house. I'll do your makeup.
You can stay in the house. Do
We'll
not have
have-
video, no?
No,
Never mind.
we'll have a cup of tea. We'll
We'll have a
chat
chat
about
about it,
whatever
talk
it is
it out.
that's bothering you.
And I'll probably be standing outside the window calling you a wanker. But like, no, I won't. I'll be very nice and welcoming. You're welcome. You can stay in the house. I have to show you that video because that'll make sense. You can stay in the house and we look after you. Like, I know you're a makeup artist. You're not a fucking magician, though. You're saying. No, that was mean.
Maybe Jane is beautiful.
Jane could be absolutely stunning. Jane could also be a dude my size with more fucking facial hair.
I do,
Your
however,
hair.
hope Jane is just as beautiful on the inside as she is on the outside.
I think you meant the other way around. Just as beautiful on the outside as she appears to be on the inside, based on her commentary. Is that what you mean?
No, it wasn't even based on her commentary.
You mean just
I'm sure.
generally?
Yeah, just generally, I'm sure.
All right, let me get an over-under. Actually, I never understood what over-under meant because that's not how we do betting here. Scale of 1 to 10, how likely is it that that person is A, actually called Jane? Highly unlikely.
Oh, yeah.
B, actually a female? Highly unlikely. And C is somebody who we probably all know and that doesn't like me. And by virtue of that, they go after you. But like very little gets to me. Nothing gets to you. Like your hard as fucking nails. Oh yeah, somebody asked what's on my shirt. It is Capone Inc. in Perth, Western Australia. That's where I got loads of my work done.
See, I tend to just let comments like that fly over my head.
Stephen. See, Stephen makes me laugh probably 50 times a day. But like it's comments like this I love. Jane is a lorry driver called Barry from Hull. Okay, let's grab some of these super chats and then we'll get into the meat and potatoes of the show. All right, so Welsh News Network for £2. Thank you so much. Says Happy New Year, all. A very happy New Year to you
Happy
too.
New Year to you too,
over in
Dan.
Walesland, which is a country just off the coast of England.
I've actually been in Wales
I've been in Wales.
multiple times.
Yeah,
It's
that's how I got kicked out of
a
SeaWorld.
very beautiful country.
That's really fucked up.
Yeah,
I'm
that was
sorry.
a bad one.
I am sorry. I think it could either be Trucker 70 or Triker 70 because I know a lot of people that ride trikes call themselves Trikers. I'm going to go with Trucker though. Trucker 70 has become a new member, lads and lassies. You know what to do in the side chat. Big welcome.
Welcome, Trucker.
Welcome to the Demon Army. Sandy D in the house for $5 says, I'm beginning to believe Irish Demon is a fraud. How many times I heard that? I don't think our super chats are going towards the purchase of any of the jets anymore.
What?
Oh,
say
really?
you?
Oh, fucking really? And what say me?
What
Me say
you?
this. Keys to an F-22, baby. I've only got it for the weekend, though. So,
Oh yeah, that F-22 that says BMW on it.
Shh. Don't tell them that. Problem with the F-22 is you can buy an F-22 for 240 million, billion, kajillion euro, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. So if it's gifted to you, great.
Mhm.
Problem is it costs about 20 grand a minute to fly the fucking thing.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be using it just collecting your
No.
shopping, right?
No. It's a weekend runaround as opposed to like a daily driver.
Mm.
Like you wouldn't be pulling up to work on it. That's why I was thinking of getting the F-35 because you can vertically land those.
It's not kind of drop the kids off to school kind of business. Is it?
No, it's more of a drop of fucking nuke kind of business.
Mm.
And before anybody gets smart, I know it's not the F-22, but the F-35 was just armed with nuclear weapons. Finally. It's about time, right? I know you were waiting for that.
I
You were
was
telling me the
waiting.
other day, you're like, you know what they should do? With the
Yeah.
F-35. I was like, yeah, babe, you got
Took
it.
the words right out of my mouth.
Stephen Curtin for £2 says, Jane, as Chloe is a friend of iFuse, please don't, because he'll come for you.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he will do subpar work on your equipment.
He
That's
will
actually not
come
possible.
to your house and mess up your computer.
No, even worse. He will come to your house and disorganize your cables.
No, he'll come to your house and disorganize all your folders on your computer. Nothing worse than you can't find something on your computer.
He will come to your house and he will put a lock on your hidden porn file.
Oh.
That's brutal. He'll do it. Stephen will
Come
do
to
it.
your house and use the rest of your milk and not tell you.
I've got one worse than that. I've got one actually worse than that. He'll come to your house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he will shit in your kettle, but he'll put water into it so that when you get up in the morning, you look at the kettle, it looks like it's got water in it. So you just hit that on button. You're not going to refill it with fresh water. And then your house smells of shit.
I feel like you took it a bit too far.
But hopefully the person also has a cold, so they can't smell the shit fumes all over the house and still make the coffee with it anyway.
What other kind of mundane,
mildly inconvenient?
Yeah, but not illegal or anything like that. Kind of things could you do?
Bored or not illegal? Because in the first place, you have to break into their house to do it. So, oh well, no, you could be welcomed into somebody's house, like what I did, my mum's gaff, when I went to get the trifle and I fucked up the whole house.
This guy right here, Stephen, will come to your house for a cup of tea and not bring you biscuits with it.
That's a mortal sin. I thought you said not illegal. That's illegal in Ireland, to go to somebody's gaff for tea and not to bring a packet of biscuits. You know what's even more illegal in Ireland than coming to somebody's house and not bringing a packet of biscuits?
What?
Bringing a packet of rich tea biscuits, because that is an absolute fuck you. Like,
yeah,
it's one thing to not bring biscuits, right? That's fine. We can get over that. But to bring rich teas, 36 cents in Lidl, fuck off.
See, the done thing here, especially after the Christmases, you know, all those big,
the big box of USA biscuits
that people bring you for Christmas, and you don't get through them, and you don't want to eat them on
and
your
you
own.
Pretend that you bought them for them, but you didn't.
So you pretend like you bought them for them, and it just gets passed in a circle.
I have a packet of biscuits that's been going around my family for longer than I have. It's like, oh, happy Christmas. It went off in 1994, like, you know.
But it's still a kind gesture. And if you didn't do it, it would be rude.
I gave my friend a bottle of wine the other day that had been, I swear to God, as true as God, and my mum can testify to this. I re-gifted a bottle of wine to my friend the other day that was re-gifted to me twice by the same person. Figure that one out.
Nice.
I gave it to that person initially. That person re-gifted it to me about 2 years ago at Christmas. I re-gifted it to them last year, unironically, and they re-gifted it to me this year, unironically. And I looked at it, I was like, I'm pretty sure I still have the receipt for this bottle of wine.
But see, it's the thought that counts.
There was dust on it. For fuck's sake.
Did the dust never hurt no one?
No, but I'm saying, like, I can't say anything because I did the exact same thing. So it's like it's gas.
I don't see anything wrong. I think it diminishes waste when you re-gift something.
Yeah, there's not
like some people would find it kind of rude. Like, what do you think? Do you think re-gifting is rude?
I mean, re-gifting it to the person who gave it to you. Like, I'm sure a few of us have done that. Like, you know what I mean? Accidentally re-gifted something to somebody. Stephen. Oh, you dirty, rotten bastard. Hold on. He said, aye, Amber O'Grady's in the house. Jane's looking for a punch in the head, and no better fucking woman. Amber O'Grady's there listening now. That's Chloe's best friend.
Yeah.
You want to watch yourself, because I tell you one thing. You think Stephen coming and, as he says, install top quality Wi-Fi system. I love how we put in the top quality, because obviously it is. And not tidy up and not give them the password and leave a floater in their jacks. And Amber will do the same thing. She'll come and punch you in the head and leave a floater in the jacks.
You wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of Amber O'Grady.
Oh, hell no. Hell fucking no. She'd take the head off you. She'd go through you for a shortcut, that one. Blind Bombshell says, hi, Demon Army. Happy World Braille Day. I did not know it was World Braille Day.
That's something that
I've got a Braille joke that's not like offensive. Not that matters, because, like, you know, the thing is, people usually only get offended for other fucking people.
Yeah.
Like, I did a dangerous joke one night. I won't say what it is or what it was about when I used to do a little bit of stand-up. And there was one guy in the crowd. I was like, I can go with this and hope that he finds it as funny as I do.
Yeah. And
I did. And he laughed his ass off. And then this other bitch stood there like, that's offensive. I was like, oh, fucking is it? Ask him if it's offensive, you stupid bitch.
Ooh. Harsh.
She deserved, she had it coming. She had it coming.
She Karen.
Like winter, it was coming. Speaking of which, it's freezing here today.
I would actually love to learn sign language.
Yeah.
That's something
well, you might actually, for your new job, you might have to learn some.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about that later. But yeah, it's World Braille Day, and in honor of World Braille Day, I'm going to give you a Braille joke. I started reading a really epic book in Braille the other day.
Yeah. Something
unbelievable is going to happen. I can just feel it. No. You take that one back. Like, is there such a thing as reversing it? I think it's a quality joke, personally.
It was a dad joke.
It was a dad joke. Not wrong with dad jokes.
No.
We should have a dad joke off at the end of the stream. Joke off, by the way.
I don't know.
No, you pull them up online.
Oh, okay.
Sinscape Studios for £5 says 700 pennies for 700 videos. £2 coming in a sec to celebrate a great pair of content creators. Sláinte, Gurb Míle Maigad. Sláinte what?
That is very lovely of you.
Chloe doesn't drink, so I'll take one for her as well.
Yep.
She's that noise. She's non-alcoholic. Is that?
I do like a mocktail though.
Nothing wrong with a mocktail.
Like
Smiley for €10 says, Lottie, sorry, Chloe, you are listening to this rubbish. Thank you very much, Smiley.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate that, buddy.
And
the name is perfect. You don't give a shite about those wankers. Sinscape Studios sends the extra €2 for the 700 pennies for 700 videos. It's more than fucking YouTube pays. Gurb Míle Maigad, another one for you. I'm going to be locked by the end of the stream. Sláinte.
It's okay for you lot. I have to deal with this when we go off air.
Woo! I'll be out running around in skivvies again.
Yeah.
Like this morning. Oh, you don't know what happened to me this morning. I'll tell you in a minute. Welsh News Network for £5 says big difference between real life makeup and filming makeup. He's got a point there.
There is.
Like, look at Chili.
Yeah. I will say though, even there's a big difference between filming makeup in loads of different settings.
Yeah.
So you kind of need to be doing your makeup either in a position where the light's already reflected on you so you can gauge.
So you can, yeah.
Or else have a general idea
like
of what the light's going to look like.
Preempting. Like, so I suppose from what Welch is saying there, so let's say if you worked on a new set, you kind of already know what the lights are going to be like, so you kind of know what levels you want to do. But I suppose if you had somebody new on the set, you'd probably have to sit them in the chair and the lights and do it. From my expert opinion.
No, see, it wouldn't depend on the person. It would depend on the lighting, whether the lighting differs.
That's my answer to you. Canadian Dork, thank you so much indeed. Gifted 5 memberships. I'm probably too far behind to see who got those, but I am going to try. Hold on here now. Oh, no, I'm not that far behind. Nikki Price got one. The Dark Canuck got one. Nan got one. Stephen Kane got one. And Teresa Hartling got one. Congratulations, guys. And thank you so very much indeed for that. I really do appreciate it. I love the gifted memberships because obviously it helps the channel, but also I just know people really appreciate it. And it's fantastic. Thank you so much. Justin for $5 says, light any good sparklers lately. So that's what I was about to get to. Do you remember this morning I emptied out the fire pit?
Yes.
So, excuse me. We're burning off a little bit of like brush and stuff outside, right? And it's totally legal and all the rest of it. So, city people. Old bits of scraggy wood and stuff like, you know.
Yes, like
twigs now and sticks and all fucking briars and all that kind of shit. Dry leaves, all that kind of bollocks. Anyway, so and it's done for a good reason. Obviously, you create a fire hazard by leaving that shit everywhere. So you're better off to build a fire hazard of your own, light it on fire, and then we scatter the ashes all over the farm. Basically, that's kind of how it works. And it's really good for the plants and all the rest of it. And it's better than doing a controlled burn because that never gets controlled and it goes out of control. Right? So anyway, went out, lit the big barrel, and I love the smoke of green wood burning. It's beautiful. It's actually a lovely, lovely smell. But anyway, so that's burning away grand. It's tipping away nice and handy.
Handy, taking a handy.
I came in to have a shower. I was standing in my underpants. Munderpants. And I cannot stress how fucking cold it was outside.
It is very
colder than a snowman's arsehole outside. It was cold. Yeah. Like you wouldn't get out of bed. You were freezing.
Yeah.
And so anyway, and like that was with the heating on and everything. So anyway, I went out, came back in, disrobed, and was about to get into the shower. It was 7 o'clock this morning. The sun was just coming up. And I hear a pow, 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 pow,
yeah.
Pow, pow, outside. I'm like, the fuck is that? So popped my head out the door, still in my skivvies, right? And then I just see all these little flashes going off inside the thing. And I was like, what is this? What is this? So one of the pieces of timber that was in the fire was like a cut piece of like lumber as opposed to wild wood, right? I didn't know that. I just dumped it all in there. Whoever was working on the yard, do you know what Hilti bullets are?
No.
Hilti bullets are for like these big powerful nail guns. It's like a little bullet and it drives the nail in.
Yes.
Anyway, somebody left a packet of those, had literally nailed it to the piece of wood. So this thing is going off. And so I went out to check on it. It wasn't that dangerous or anything. It was in a safe place.
It
sounds dangerous. You wouldn't let the kids run around with it, like.
No, yeah, but it sounded like what you call it? Like a gun.
It sounded like a gun battle is what it sounded like. So I was popping off outside and I was like, yeah. I didn't know it was Hilti bullets till afterwards, because it all burned away or whatever. And I was like, it's probably just the wood cracking hard in a rhythmic line of explosions. But anyway, 7 o'clock in the morning. And I went to come back in and boom, fucking front door closed behind me. So I'm stuck outside there, right? In my underpants. And I will just say... Munderpants. I will just say they're the ones with the bananas on it that you got me for Christmas. They're a little bit on the tight side. There's not a lot of material there. So it didn't leave a whole lot to the imagination. And my own banana might have slipped out of the side a little bit. Right? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I'm standing there. The sun is just starting to come up. And who comes round the corner? My landlord's 78-year-old mother.
And she is so sweet.
She is adorable. She is absolutely the sweetest lady in the world. She's like, oh, good morning. And I was like, oh, good morning. I'm standing here bollock naked. Like, I literally, there's like a tissue paper amount of coverage. My belly's out, my titties are out, my nipples were like that. Like super chat nipples, because
they were like cow udders.
They were like others, actually, yeah. Yeah, you could have hung your coat on them, like. They were, because it was cold. My nuts were up under my lungs because it was so cold outside.
Your nuts were in your guts.
My nuts were in my guts. Anyway, so she's chatting away to me. I'm like, yeah, the hydrangeas are all dead. Like, yeah, whatever. Like, I didn't know what she was talking. I was like, do you realize I'm standing here bollock naked?
She loves flowers.
She knows everything about flowers. But anyway, so she was like, okay, I better head back now. Cheerio. And off she went, and I was like, and the thing is, she is as sharp as a needle. So it's not like she's like, a bit loopy-loo, or she's not at all. She's like really sharp. So I was like, she is just so polite that she didn't want to point out the fact that I was standing there in banana underpants that were 2 sizes too small for me, with my Mickey line hanging up around the side, while there's mini explosions going off in the front garden. How do you explain that?
It's you. I think it could either be she was just too polite to say it, or
I think it's a mixture.
Just so used to you.
I do get up to a lot of weirdness. I do, like, in fairness, I do. I get what we say in Ireland, we call it notions. I get notions. I come up with these mad plans, and usually they go to shit. But they're fun while they last. But anyway, to answer that question, I didn't necessarily light a sparkler, but it was a lot more exciting than that. Anyway, Auntie Audie has gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Could you get your foot off? Do you want my slippers? Your feet cold?
Yes.
Why don't you just ask? I'll give them to you.
Share them.
You want them? Because I'll give it you.
You
want some? I'll give it you. Auntie Audie, thank you so much. We'll eventually get to the actual topic of tonight's conversation. Like, don't get me wrong. All right, let me see if I can find out who got those ones. Oh, yeah, bastard.
There.
There we go. Dara Richardson got one. Tammy, is that Tianki or Tlanky? Because my eyes are not great.
Tianki.
Smart Tech Addict got one. Awesome. Colin got one. And WPNS175 got one as well. Congratulations, guys. And thank you again so much. I really do appreciate it. Like, it means the world to me and to the channel.
And to me.
Chloe doesn't care. Oh, sorry. I mean, yeah, you means the world to you too. Absolutely.
I love seeing people support you.
Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. And I love that, like, people give things to each other as well.
Yeah.
I love that. I think it's the sweetest thing. It really is. Sly Delish, thank you so much for $5. Says, please explain who are the Black Irish and what is the origin. Big and 2 turned me onto your channel. Thank you so much. I remember you popping in last night. I think it was last night was your first one, I think.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Oh, from the Big and Raid.
From the Big and Raid, yeah. So to explain what the Black Irish are, so I'm considered Black Irish. You'd kind of be considered Black Irish too. So usually Irish people genetically are mostly Celtic, right? So they'd be kind of more fawny colored hair, ginger, browns, blondes. There's a lot of Viking blood, especially in our part of the country here, a lot of Viking blood. But my people and your people come from more to the northwest of the country. So there's 2 reasons for the Black Irish. genetically, the people on the west coast of Ireland aren't really Celts. We're Gaels. So we're the original Gaelic people, the OG, if you will, original Gaelic, right? So the original inhabitants of Ireland, right? And they were quite dark-skinned comparative to people in the rest of Europe.
Yeah.
And then to add to the darkness, when the Spanish Armada came up to give us a hand, they also gave us more than just their hand. They basically, to put a fine point in it, shagged their way up the west coast of the country. And that's why a lot of people on the west coast of Ireland are quite dark. I'm particularly dark, handsome, because the jet black hair, the beautiful soft salad skin, the delicious shiny brown eyes.
The difference, like you could still have dark hair and not be considered Black Irish.
Correct.
A lot of the people who have darker hair in this country would tend, if they're not Black Irish, would tend to have kind of redder streaks.
Streaks
going through their beard during the summertime.
Especially in the summertime. Like I get the odd ginger. I do get the odd ginger hair, but somebody who's quite dark but not considered Black Irish would have quite a bit of ginger. Like if you put their hair in direct light, it would look a bit more reddish.
Yeah.
Whereas mine's jet black and fucking stunning. If I do say so myself. Trucker70 for $2 says, how did you get such a pretty lady, Dean?
He complimented my makeup.
I did actually.
Jane.
Yeah, Jane. How did I achieve it? Dashing good looks?
With charm.
Ginormous personality.
If anything.
Oh, Jesus.
I think I was the one to achieve wrangling you in. You
mean that you're the one that's punching? Oh, babe. Come on. I totally agree. But, like, appreciate it. No, I mean, I think, fuck it. You're right. You know what? There's no point bullshitting. Like, people aren't blind.
He's way cooler than I am.
You said that before. I was like, you're really cool. I think you're really cool. Does everybody think Chloe's cool? I think Chloe's cool as shit.
I'm a bit of a dork.
Yeah, but that's cool. Nothing wrong with being a dork.
Like, I'm good weird, I hope.
Yeah, no, you're cute weird.
I'm like the little squidgy bug you see in the back of the yard, and you're like, oh, it's so weird looking, it's cute.
But still.
I mean, why would you stamp on it?
Like a cute, like a cartoon snail or something.
Or like a pug.
No. My friend has a pug. This complete anecdote, proper fucking ADD moment. My friend has a pug called Arnie, which is a great name for oh no, he's not a pug. He's an Australian bulldog.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I thought he was a pug. But anyway, while I'm telling the story now, so forget the pug part. He's got an Australian bulldog called Arnie because he literally sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You just expect him to go, get to the chopper. That was terrible. You know what I mean? Get to the chopper.
I like this one.
Which one? This one?
No, Robert Kennedy says,
cute as a cartoon snail, you charmer. That's how I roll. Did I have good chat up lines?
See, they were so bad, they were good. See, like,
what was my best one? I'm gonna whisper one in your ear and tell me if I'm allowed to say it.
Okay.
Because this is our new thing now. Because it gets me in less trouble. And I appreciate it. Because I always regret shit that I say. It happens all the time. Okay. Jesus, they probably heard that because I fucking heard it in my own headphones.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Fine.
They probably already.
I said I'm no weatherman, but you could expect 10 inches tonight.
And they were so bad.
It was a particularly what? Oh, sorry, yeah. But I told them ironically, like that was the plan, like, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What was the other ones? There was some other funny ones.
Canadian Dork says Chloe filter. Everyone needs one.
What's the Chloe filter? Oh yeah, you stopped me saying stupid shit. Oh yeah. God, yeah. Oh my God, you've gotten me out of a lot of trouble. Like somebody messaged me something the other day, and I was like, "Fuck this!" And she said, "Whoa!" Whenever she hears me power typing,
yep, that's when
she'd be like, "What? Give me that phone!" And she'd be like, "Why are you getting so angry at him for saying that?" I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, and
you're like, "Babe, that's not what he said. Read it again." I was like, "Oh, he was being really cool."
You tend to jump.
I jumped the gun. I do. The fucking gun jumped me today. Who could have known that guns could injure people?
He came in looking pale
No, but I was chill about it. I was like, babe, do you know what pastas are? Or as I like to call them, bitch stickers. And you're like, no, why? I was like, because I destroyed my thumb with my gun and there was blood pissing out of it.
I don't do well with blood. I could never have been a nurse.
No. But I was chill about it. Like, I was totally cool. I didn't freak out or, lie down and ask for a pizza.
I like this one.
Fuck. Oh God!
Kennedy.
Stop, bubbles. Sorry. Tissue.
I don't have one.
Give me the dog. Give me the small dog. She's fluffy. I'll use her.
Jesus.
I can't be seen like this. I can't be seen, but nobody wants to see my mucus.
That is,
as the actress said to the bishop.
While you're down like this, I'll take the opportunity to read Robert
I thought you were going
Kennedy's.
somewhere totally different with that.
And like most weather forecasts, Chloe was disappointed when the actual weather arrived.
That is a dirty, rotten shot. That's a dirty shot.
It's good.
Fucking brilliant, but dirty.
Oh,
I'm joking. I didn't actually snort into it.
oh,
It was a joke.
Oh.
Anyway.
moving on.
All right, okay. We should probably get to the story here in a minute because it's been 41 fucking minutes
Yeah.
of ADD. And we had a conversation before the show. We were like, right, babe, we're going to try to stay on topic and actually get to the point.
But I do love chatting with the side
Yeah, me
chat
too.
as
It's actually
well.
way more fun usually than the actual stories. But that's all part of the fun. Anyway, Justin has become a new member. Thank you so much, Justin. You could tell him what just happened.
He got a message, but his phone was directly underneath his
Testicles. Thank you for vibrating my testicles, Stephen. You're too far away from your mic. You roll up a bit closer there now. Yeah, you're good there.
Roll up.
Roll up. The incredible cartoon snail lady. So Justin and Neil have both become new members, so you know what to do in the side chat to welcome them to the Demon Army. Thank you so
if
much.
any of you enjoy doing doodles or art, I would love to see myself as a cartoon snail.
Oh, actually, we do have quite a few people that are into that kind of stuff. You do look a bit snaily. No, wait, slimy, I think it was. Snails don't do that. Like, why is that always your thought? If I said you look a bit like a squirrel, you would have went like, you're thinking lizards. Anyway, let's not get off track.
Yeah.
Michael Mass Senior, aka Mossy. Michael Moss Senior, aka Mossy says, greetings from South Florida. Oh, I bet the weather's nice down there.
Oh, I would love to be in Florida. I'd love to be anywhere hot right now. It's
Lindy Lou for $5 Aussie says, COVID has left me with no voice at the moment. A husband having oh my god, Stephen's making my balls vibrate again.
Husband's
that's a good question.
Hi to you both.
I said the same thing when you lost your voice. I came in the morning and I sneak out of bed and nice and quiet in the morning. I never make noise. And went and made a cup of tea and I came back with a cup of tea because I make Chloe a cup of tea every morning.
Yeah.
She never drinks it. That's
I
neither
drink
here nor
about
there.
2 sips of it.
And I come back and I say, here's your cup of tea. And she was like, my voice is gone. I was like, oh no, that's terrible. I turned around like, yes. I got away with so much shit that day. Because like you were like usually like, babe, come and do this thing. Oh fuck. But this and I kept forgetting my phone. So you couldn't even text me.
I do, however, hope you feel better, Lindy Lou.
Where's Lindy? I had it up on the screen, but now it's gone. But no, absolutely, Lindy Lou, get well soon. We need you back. In full health. Professional miniature painter. Whoa.
Oh.
What is that? I was planning to paint a miniature of you both. So funny you should ask for that, Chloe. Now I look for a snail miniature to paint as you. Oh, that would be so cool.
So cool. That
Cuddles
is
with Demon,
a
yes, please.
phenomenal job.
That'd be fucking awesome.
That's
pretty cool.
Awesome.
Your mom's a great artist.
She is.
She really is.
very
Like,
good,
she's
very
phenomenal.
talented. Phenomenon.
Yeah, you always say that. Do you remember that time?
Phenomenal.
But but the time you said phenomenon.
Yeah.
I can't remember where we were. Oh no, do you know what it was? We were horse racing. I was like, did you see that fucking jump? This one particular horse. I wasn't racing. Like the horses were.
Mm-hmm.
Went over the jump like a fucking buck. He sailed over. I was like, did you see that? And you were like, that was, and you were eating chips at the time, chips and curry. Yeah. That was phenomenon. And I was like, and then you were like, wait. And I just couldn't stop laughing. It was adorable. Anyway, so we have a story for tonight. Now, actually, let me read the email that I got. Because I came in like, babe, I got the sweetest email. Like, how many times does that happen? God almighty. It happens every day.
I've done it a lot too. I've been reading the email.
I just went full Yorkshire with my accent there.
What?
Happens every day.
Every day?
Every day. So I won't say the person's full name. This was sent to me from Tony. And he says, kind sir, love your channel. I lost my life. I did that. That's the second time I've done that. Lost my life. Love your channel. I lost my wife in 2021 and it's hard to keep myself happy, but your channel definitely helps. I wanted to share this article I came across this morning. God bless and keep you, sir. Tony from Arkansas in the United States. Tony, thank you so much for that. And it makes me so happy that you're able to join us and have a laugh. So thank you so much for sending me this. This one is for you. So let's have a look at it. Now, you don't know the story.
No.
So it'll be a raw reaction from you. Now, I hope I'm actually able to read this because my eyes are a bit blurry. Right. So you can see that on the screen. Yeah, everybody can see it. Okay. Right, class. Settle down. Take out your copybook. Northern Ireland judge hits out at pseudo-legal nonsense after defendant insists he is a supreme being. We're off to a blinding start.
Yeah.
A judge is warned. Now, just bear in mind, in case any legal mumbo-jumbo comes up here, we're talking about Northern Ireland. And despite my Republican sentiments, and that is for anybody who has political issues in the United States, an Irish Republican is a very, very, very different thing to an American Republican. Totally different thing altogether.
Yes.
Because for fuck's sakes, I've gotten shit for that before. You're a Trump supporter. No, I don't fucking support any of them. They're all a bunch of arseholes. That flag is what I support back there. Anyway, so this is Northern Ireland, right? Which is technically, legally a different country. And you're talking Crown Court here. Anyway, a judge has warned people against using free man of the land and supreme being defenses, saying such behavior could see costs awarded against them. Good luck with that. They're all broke. District Judge Michael Ranahan made the remarks in a detailed ruling after a case of alleged criminal damage was repeatedly delayed by the accused conduct in Dungannon Magistrates Court. So Dungannon being in Northern Ireland. Paul Kevin Canavan, 41, from Millrace Avenue, Dungannon, is accused of damaging an electricity meter on August the 17th, 2022, but insists he is a supreme being and does not consent to the charge. And I was really hoping to have him on the stream tonight because I have a question that I'd like to ask him about that. But we'll get to that in a minute. Just see if he messaged you back. Actually, if you wouldn't mind asking him this question for me. Ask him this. Say, it says in the news article that you do not consent to the charge. If we were to assume that you did do something wrong, who should you be answerable to if not the courts? I'm assuming he'll say God or higher being or whatever. Because these people think that they can just do whatever the fuck they want and have absolutely no repercussions for it. That's the reality of it. They just don't want repercussions. But
I'm feeling like he's going to say no one.
So you're going to say, you're thinking no one, I'm thinking a supreme being. Like the creator or some bollocks.
Like if he is a supreme being himself, that would put him above. So
basically, he can just do whatever he wants, is what it seems like to me.
Who should you do anything wrong would you answer to? If not the courts.
I don't think he'll understand that phrasing, but go for it. Excuse, I just coughed directly over your shoulder. I am sorry. So anyway, he says he's frequently attended court, refusing to enter the dock or to be addressed by his surname, contending he is Paul Kevin and making a special appearance. Following numerous and often dramatic standoffs in court, which have also seen him held in custody for contempt, Judge Ranahan drew a line under the behavior and the plethora of nonsense that common men, sovereign men, or indeed supreme beings use as a defense. This judge is a bit of a shitlord, and I love it. Shitlord's like a troll, kind of.
Yeah, like, because we've seen a kind of rise over the last few months here.
Yeah.
Of people claiming to be...
Can I just say, with the greatest respect in the world to all of my American friends, thanks, America. Because that's an export. I'm sorry, we never put up with this shit here before now. It's a YouTube thing.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's Facebook. I see people that I know share this shit on Facebook, and I'm like, Are you serious? A guy responded to me, responding to somebody about a Sovcit the other day on Facebook from 7 years ago and tried to start a physical fight with me. I'll show you if you don't believe me.
I do believe
No,
you.
yeah, whatever.
But people claiming to be Sovcit, kings.
We met the King of
beings,
Ireland.
Just people who don't abide by any laws or follow
Like
any kind of.
To briefly piggyback off that, right?
Mm.
You know that I'm not exactly a huge fan of the establishment, right?
Mhm.
I follow the law to the best of my ability, right? I will graze my pig on public land, whatever the law wants to say.
Okay.
Right? Aside from that, I tend to be fairly law-abiding as best I can, right? We all do. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stupid laws you can't follow. There's a lot of laws I don't agree with.
Yeah.
But that's part of living it. There's a feckin' glass directly in front of you. And that glass is now void of whiskey. So to quote Father Jack from Father Ted, more feckin' whiskey. Please. Thank you.
Hold on. Let's see how test how.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Can I try?
That was a good one, I think.
It was a good squeak. Come on. Thank you, Roy, for the bottle of Glenlivet. One of my absolute favorites. Very sweet whiskey.
I like this one. Drelgier Love Slave. How would you pronounce that?
Dreigers.
Dreigers Love Slave. You don't get to both be a king and shout help
I'm being oppressed. You don't get that reference though.
Mm-mm.
Like you get the point of it. I know that. It's from the Holy Grail. Help, I'm being oppressed.
What's the Holy Grail? Like, is it a movie, TV
Wedding's
show?
Off. Right, I'll break the news. We were supposed to go to Vegas. We might not be going to Vegas right now. We're supposed to be going to Vegas this month. We probably won't be going for a few months. But I was going to surprise you at the little white chapel, but now that's off. You don't get to come in here and say that you don't know what the Holy Grail is. Tis but a flesh wound. Yes.
Okay,
Tis but a flesh
wound.
What
the Holy Grail
okay.
is.
We're still not getting married in Vegas. That's crazy. Crazy talk. Oh, it's on the Long Mile. You're correct. It is the Long Mile. Monty Python, the Holy Grail. We'll watch that tonight.
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna hate it. I know you're gonna hate it because I just know it's not your kind of crack, like, you know. Neil Morrison for £5 says just waiting for the old New Year on the 12th. Then Burns night, friends going up to Hellier in Shetland later in the month. I would give anything to go and be up in the Highlands in Scotland for Hogmanay, or out in the Shetlands, or out in the Hebrides for Hogmanay. It's the Scottish New Year. It's magic. It's magic. Some Burning Man shit, like. Not Burning Man. What's that movie with where they burn the big effigy and the dude stuck in it?
You mean Project X?
You just flared your nostrils. That means you know you fucked up.
Yeah.
Project X. No, that one. It's from like the 80s.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like
what's that movie called? That movie where they go up to the Shetlands or one of the islands. J. Regier. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Just a very naughty boy. The Wicker Man, that's the one. I knew it was something like that. A few of you said it. Thank you so much. All those gorgeous Scottish men.
Oh.
True Scotsman. What's a true Scotsman wear under his kilt?
Nothing.
Fuck all. Anyway, a load of people got The Wicker Man. I actually think you'd like that movie.
Yeah.
I think you'd like that movie. We're getting a special present from Stephen next week. Right?
You have a grin on your face.
And it's about this size. We had one until very recently. We got it from my friend up by Middleton. Don't say it out loud, because technically, yeah. And never mind. We'll watch The Wicker Man next week. Anyway, moving on. All right, let's get back to the...
Confused.
That was adorable. What? Do it.
What?
What? She always does that. What?
Oh. Right.
That was a bad one. I hope people didn't hear that one because that's going to get me in a lot of YouTube trouble.
Yes,
with other people that I don't want to be necessarily causing fights with.
No drama.
Whoops.
No drama.
Did anybody hear what I just said? I hope not. Actually, that was a really stupid thing to do. I hope nobody heard that. I mean it. I meant what I said. Because if they heard it, I may as well tell them I meant it. If you didn't heard it, then you know I meant it. And you're never going to know what it is. Well, maybe you will. Maybe shouldn't kick off and then you will. I don't know. I need to stop while I'm ahead, don't I?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm surprised you're not pinching my leg. Pinching my leg.
In the eyes. I'm pinching your brain.
Pinch my brain. You pinch my arse for all I care. Read the room. Chippercrit says, sorry I'm late. When the stream started, I was in the middle of making travel plans for the end of the month, not Vegas, unfortunately. And look, that happens. Yep. You know, we were hoping to do Vegas this month. That was the plan. But
you know what? There'll be a time.
Oh yeah. Oh no, we'll get to Vegas. Like it's on our what we call our fuck it list.
Yes.
Like fuck it, we're going to Vegas.
Yeah.
Or fuck it, we're going to the Outer Hebrides. Do you know where the Hebrides are?
No.
North of Scotland. You know where one place I'd love to visit is?
Yeah.
That was bad Englishing. The Faroe Islands. Guess where they are? I'd love to, because Chloe's a very intelligent young lady. But one thing that we discovered today that you are definitely not good at, and if you're in a quiz, don't have her on your team if it's a geography quiz.
I'm not the most intelligent person.
I'll stop. You're smarter than me. I have loads of weird facts.
Any sense of having a brain.
To the microphone, please, boss.
Any sense of me having a brain just completely flies out the window with geography.
Yeah.
Like,
it was so bad today.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even going to repeat the things that you said when we were watching that really bad TV show.
When we thought we might be going to Vegas, what did I ask?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Was Vegas above Mexico?
Yeah.
Yes. Let me just read these before I lose them. Lisa Doran, thank you so much. Lisa has gifted 5 Irish Demon memberships to Linda Hill, Jolly Rogers. That's a great name.
Yeah.
Smitty Sanitarium, Anne-Marie Thompson. Not you, sorry. I'm so sorry. But you have one already. Ed209. And Gadrak Potato. I love that one.
It's
that was
like
a fucking
the
great
time
name.
that they announced La La Land as winning the Oscar or something, but it was actually Moon.
Yeah, Moon. I have no idea what you're talking about. Not a single clue. Sean O'Sulawan is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're doing well out there. Yeah, feckin' pizza buying madman, yeah.
Thank you for answering the question.
I got about 2 bites of that whole feckin' pizza.
Also, again, thank you, Sean, for the pizza.
That was a great pizza. I really want pizza now.
That I enjoyed immensely. So much so that I ate the whole thing.
Smitty's here, and Smitty don't care. Every day. I love it. I love that. I love things like that because new people come in. It always happens to Smitty. Smitty be here, we're like, I don't care. He's been doing that for like 2 years.
I love that.
Smitty be like, I don't care. And every day, without fail, probably not today because there's not as many people today, but like when we have a bigger one, people will be like, why don't you care? You're an arsehole or whatever. And Smitty's just like, I love that. Bob Nodell's Gyroscope. Can I get a thank you, Bob, in the side chat? It says, Irish Demon, question for Chloe. What was the only city that spans 2 continents? I don't know the answer to that question. Hold on. Oh, only the Flat Earth people will get why I did that. There's merch too. There's Smitty merch. No shit, Smitty, put it in the side chat, will you? I'll if you're not,
your court case.
Will you throw it in there? Will you? I'll give you a mod wrench there, Smitty. Throw it in the side chat. I gotta check that shit out. That's fucking brilliant. It reminds me of one of my favorite t-shirts ever. Nobody cares. Work harder. It's one of my favorites.
Sometimes you say that to me when I'm kind of self-doubting.
Sometimes, like,
it's a good motivation.
Okay, can you just tell people in the side chat, because in case anybody. Oh, Debonation. Yeah, of course. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'll check that out for sure. God, absolutely. What was I going to say to you? Like, I am would you say that I'm very kind and gentle?
Very.
Really?
Mhm.
Despite my tough manliness. The fuck was that? You know I can be manly and tough and shit when I need to be. I killed that spider
I
the
don't
other
think
day with
they're
a vacuum
mutually
cleaner.
exclusive. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they are.
No, you don't have to separate them out. You can be tough and manly and be kind and caring.
Am I? But like, yes,
If anything, it
I'm
makes you
gentle and
more-
kind, more manly.
Mhm, mhm.
I'm gentle and kind, so I'm not always being to you. That's just on air. I don't know where I was going with this. I had a reason.
Nobody cares.
Yeah,
harder.
nobody cares. Work harder. So sometimes Chloe gets a little bit down. You're an emotional creature, aren't you?
I'm a creature of very strong emotions.
Yeah, you wear your heart in your sleeve,
Mm.
and
You can tell how I'm feeling by my face 100% of the time.
oh yeah, and I never forget the first time I said that to you, and usually I'd be very I'm a bit coddly because you're a gentle cutie, so I'm coddly.
You do tend to be a bit gentler with saying things to me, knowing how emotional I am.
And I am genuine.
Although I will say I'm a very emotional being, but
anger's not one of them.
not-
I've seen you get angry once, and I don't blame you. And it was the time that you stood in the dog shit barefoot. That was quite something. That was.
Well, other than that, I think the answer to that question back there was Istanbul.
Oh, really? How'd you come up with that, babe? Did you just remember? Was it or? Everybody said it. Okay. Anyway, my point being, I never forget the first time that I said nobody cares, work harder to you. And it because I forgot that, like, you haven't heard me say that before. Because that was only something that I never say online. And you were upset over something that wasn't working out for you. I can't remember what it was that you were doing. And you were getting really, like, outrageously upset over it, whatever it was. And I came in and I was like, babe, nobody cares, work harder. And I walked out thinking, it's one of those, hey, nobody cares, work harder, like a pep talk.
Okay, that was from your point of view.
No, but because that's the way we do it nowadays. Yeah. But then as I was walking out of the room, I just, how could you be so mean? I was like, oh no, fuck no, I didn't mean it like that. But anyway, that was early days. It
doesn't actually mean like nobody cares.
No. It's just it's a good. Sometimes it's a good way to think. Nobody gives a shit. Do your best.
Yeah, like to me, like it could mean so many different things, but to me that means, like nobody's gonna do it for you.
Nobody's gonna do it for you. People will help you.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that nobody actually cares. It just means it's a harsh way of saying it. Nobody gives a shit. Fucking do it yourself.
It's a great way to find your own strength.
Yeah, I do it all the time. Like I had a bad few weeks there before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the days I just woke up and looked at myself in the mirror. I said to myself, look, you are fucking handsome for a start, right? No, but I just said to myself, you know what? There's no point feeling sorry for yourself because nobody else does. So just fuck it. Do it. Go do what you got to do.
Although I'm a great believer in...
Can I have my whiskey, please?
You are allowed to feel sorry for yourself for a certain amount of time. You have to be kind to yourself as well.
Have to pick yourself up by the shoestrings or whatever what analogy is.
Pick yourself up by the shoestrings.
Is that not it? No, pull up your own bootstraps. Pull up your
britches.
Pull up your pants. Tie your shoelaces by your bootstraps, and give yourself a good swift kick up the hole. Sometimes that's all you need.
A pat on the back.
A pat on the back too. Go look here. Look, well done. You've been doing good, but you've been an absolute bollocks for the last few days. And give yourself a good swift kick up the hole, and then make up with yourself. Make out with yourself if you have to. Do what you got to do.
Yep.
We've gone a bit off topic.
Yeah.
Just a little. But I think that's what our show kind of is, isn't it? Becky for $2 says, Chloe, you should do makeup tutorials. Hashtag trans help. You were talking about this today. We won't get too deep into it now because nobody cares. That's a joke. That's a fucking joke before people start coming at me.
I would love to, Becky.
Absolutely. I have a friend in Canada, trans friend. Mm-hmm. Only recently transitioned, and it was actually something that she said to me about you only a couple of weeks ago. Would you maybe do some video tutorials with her? Yeah. Because she'd never had the experience of doing it herself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't give a shit about people's personal views or political views about all that stuff.
I think
as a human being.
Yeah.
No matter what way you look at it.
Even in any community, you want to feel beautiful. You want to feel confident.
Absolutely.
And
it doesn't matter what your whatever is, anything, like literally any category that you can potentially put yourself in.
I just think
You just want to feel your
common
best.
misconception in the beauty industry is one size fits all.
Oh, hell
So
no.
like one way of doing something is the way that everybody
That's like
should do it.
men's underpants.
Yeah.
I can tell you for a fact one size does not fit all.
Mm-mm.
As I've said on this show many times before, ask me. Okay, there's only a very select few of the 172 people watching right now will get this reference, right? Because I know you won't get it. And that sounded really nasty. I just know you won't, and that's fine. But let's see who the first person to get it in the side chat will be. Ask me, why oh why do you not wear any underpants? Go for it.
Why oh why do you not wear any underpants?
Because they haven't made the underpants that can take the job on. Who'll be the first one to get that reference in the side chat? Anyway, Daisy May says, what zodiac signs are you two?
I'm a Gemini.
I don't know what I am. I do. I'm a Leo. First week of August.
Yeah.
I'm a Leo. I hope that clears that up. I don't know star sign stuff. It's not very big here, is it? Do you ever hear people talking about their signs? What's your sign?
It depends. Like I think there's
Blackadder,
like,
absolutely.
I think it just depends on what kind of group.
One on Smart Tech Addict. Smart Tech Addict. Blackadder fan.
Yeah.
Lord Flashheart. Flash by name, Flash by nature. You have to treat your kite like you treat your woman. And then you say, take her home at the weekend to meet your mother.
Take her home at the weekend to meet your mother.
No, get in her 5 times a day and take her to heaven and back.
I actually saw that episode
I know you
with
did.
you.
Flashheart.
Leylin Squirrels says we Geminis can't hide our emotions. That is absolutely correct.
Oh, you wear your heart and like last night I made a joke about a cat that I kind of alluded to maybe couldn't fly and you started crying. And then you cried about it again today. Well, tell me about Leo's. What's Leo's about? I don't know anything about that. Anyway, let's get back to this fucking story. We've been off it for way too long now. Sorry about that. We do get sidetracked, but this is just how we go every day, isn't it?
This is our everyday life. We'll go.
It really, like, it may as well just be a camera crew following us around because it's literally how we talk all day. He has frequently attended court, refusing, just in case you forgot what this show is actually about, refusing to enter the dock or to be.
Refusing to enter the dock?
That's a whole different court case. Sorry.
The dock. Refusing to enter the dock.
Whoops. Quack. I can't believe I said that. Don't be entering ducks either, Paul. Okay? Just, you know what I mean? Following numerous enough.
You refused to.
What?
It's a good thing you refused to.
It's a great thing you refused to enter that duck.
Yeah.
That poor fucking duck.
Jesus Christ.
You didn't see that coming?
No.
Oh, I did not mean to use that terminology specifically for that reason. Just in case anybody was wondering. Yeah, we get about a minute of topic every 20 minutes. Eventually we'll have it all, but someone's going to have to cut it. There's been so many times, right? And the irony is that this is taking us off topic, but I'm cool with that. The irony of that comment is there has been so many shows that I've done where I've been like, hold on, why are we here again? I'm like, oh, yeah. And I go back.
It's
okay, but I'm
just like, when we can reverse what we've done and kind of think back.
We figured that out last night. That was actually really impressive. It's
kind
fucking
of frustrating.
Crazy. Grow that mane back fearless and cannot avoid a good tussle. Oh, that's true. I can get into a bit of trouble from time to time. Do I not?
I did not understand what that means.
I sometimes get into scuffles. Rare enough these days.
But what does grow that mane back?
Look at my fucking demented cool hair. My big beard.
Oh, okay. Your mane is in your hair.
That's literally happened, Johnny May. That has literally happened. A 4-hour stream to cover a 10-minute topic. How many times have I done a stream where I'd be halfway through a topic, I'd get sidetracked, come to the end of it, I'd be too tired of like, you know what, fuck this. I'm not doing the rest of this. Let's just talk shit instead.
And you want to know what's worse? Before I start coming on the streams with you, I would text you and be like, get back on topic.
Yeah.
You know, like, you're going way too far off topic. You need to kind of stay talking
like,
about
stop
what
trying
you're
to clip
talking
my wings, woman.
about. And now
Leave
coming
me
on the
fly,
stream,
baby.
I'm like, hey, look.
Yeah,
what?
see, now you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because when she was in the other room, she was like, just to remind you to get back on topic. This is exactly like the typical thing of
I got down off my own pony.
yeah. And that's the thing, like, you and my mom always saying to me, you need to start focusing, staying on topic and everything. Okay. Look at you, you're glued to the side chat now, so now you know what I'm talking about. It's not like those. It's not like those big podcasters and shit that don't care about what's being said in the side chat. I do care about every comment in the side chat, and I know you do.
Every single.
You screenshot stuff and send it to me, like, "Hey, you missed this. It's really interesting." Blah blah blah.
There's like, even if there's something that you haven't addressed in the show, I'll still go back and
bring it up.
Bring him up
ad nauseum sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially like when I'm trying to sleep and shit. How do we get onto that? Let's just ignore whatever somebody said to get us off topic for a second, and we'll get back to this. Following numerous, we have only gotten like 6 lines right here, and it's been an hour. Following numerous and often dramatic standoffs in court. Okay, hold on. Sorry. All right. Sorry. Okay.
Start from where he enters the dock.
Whoa. Oh yeah, he did enter a duck. That's where it started. The whole entering a duck. Don't be shagging ducks. I think we can all agree on that.
It's a good life lesson.
I mean, it might be good quack, but don't do it.
I mean, for his character, it would fit the bill.
Oh yes.
Oh,
but he would. But he wouldn't be on his own in all of that because birds of a feather. No. I still think my quack joke was funny.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the duck was in it for the money. I had a bit of a quack habit.
Okay, that was a good one. You win.
That's pretty good, remember? No, I like your bill one. That was quality. All right. Where was I? So he entered the dock.
He frequently attended court, refusing to enter the dock or be addressed by his surname, contending he is Paul Kevin and making a special appearance.
Paul Kevin of the House of Duckfuckers.
Following Newman.
I'll do it from here. My goal is to get through the rest of this without a single interruption. From you, from me, from the chat, from the dogs, from that guy, that really weird looking dude that was knocking on the window this morning. Oh, I didn't tell you about that today.
No.
Yeah, I actually don't know who he was. I still don't know who he was. It was really creepy. He was really pale. Anyway, I'm going to read the rest of this if it fucking kills you. Okay. Following numerous and often dramatic standoffs in court, which have also seen him held in custody for contempt, Judge Ranahan drew a line under the behavior and the plethora of nonsense and common men, sovereign men, or indeed duckfuckers use as a defense. He noted the approach is used by a number of people who put themselves either outside or above the law or under a duck. He added, to date, the defendant has been dismissive, rude, obstructive, confrontational, and generally misbehaves. The court does its best to assist personal litigants, but the defendant has been the worst example I've encountered. I love this judge is brilliant.
Yeah.
Shh. No interruptions. Silence in court. Do I have to put on my fucking? Right, that's it. I'm going to put on my judge wig.
Are we allowed to discuss the topic that we're reading?
I'm afraid to because look at all this. I have a lot to get through here. Like, oh shit.
There's not too much.
Ah, no. Okay, 2 seconds. He noted the approach is used by a number of people who put themselves either outside or above the law. To date, the defendant has been dismissive, rude, obstructive, confrontational, and generally misbehaves. This court does its best to assist personal litigants, but the defendant has been the worst example I've encountered. He has consistently wasted court time and public money. Canavan, said the judge, has people attending court with him who have also been disruptive, including his partner, who behaved particularly badly when he was sent into custody for contempt. I am also advised of their rude, confrontational behavior in dealings with court staff. There have also been incidents of these people recording prosecutors leaving the building, and I assume that is under police investigation. Just quick caveat. I actually
So you're allowed to caveat?
I'm allowed to caveat because I'm reading the fucking thing. I actually did see a video of what his girlfriend shouted out in court.
Which is
Quack, 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 quack. Worth it?
Worth it.
All right, let's move on. The defendant the defendant is not above the law, nor does he attend by special appearance. He calls himself a supreme being. I have never met one and would never be so arrogant as to represent myself as one. I love that. I find this contempt abhorrent. The defendant wants to be treated differently, but I will not do so. He disputes his name as Canavan and claims the case is against him, that the claim against him is a mistaken identity. He calls himself Paul Kevin and adds the common touch of such persons with a fingerprint in colored ink underlaying his signature. Nothing takes him outside of the jurisdiction of this or any court. It may be that those using these tactics think that they are being clever. They're simply not.
Can I just
Shower
say,
duck fuckers.
I love how this judge is scolding him like a small child.
Yeah, but he's doing it exactly like how PhD Tony does it, with big words and stuff. That he does. That guy listening to this probably didn't even know that the judge was basically calling him a duck fucking dick.
Yeah, like the judge is basically calling him an idiot, essentially.
Am I a bit tipsy? A little bit?
Maybe.
More whiskey then. No, I'm only kidding. Yeah, the judge is in about 3 paragraphs just literally said, hey, he may as well have just written, hey guys, just to let you know, this guy is a moron. And he likes ducks and not from the Chinese restaurant.
He kind of said it in a respectful way.
In a respectful,
which I like.
Fucking devastating way.
Firm but fair.
Devastating way.
Yeah.
In fairness. Like, it's what we would call a dressing down. Right? Anyway, it was pointed out, excuse me, that Canavan described his birth certificate as fraudulent, and when asked who perpetrated this, accepted it was potentially his parents.
So to get out of what he did wrong, he is basically saying his parents committed fraud.
Committed fraud.
By filling out his birth certificate.
By filling out his birth certificate. Judge Ranahan said, rather than trawl the internet for mumbo jumbo, the defendant should seek legal advice. We got more mucus. God damn it, give me that tissue. But I fear that will again fall on deliberately deaf ears. He claims acts and statutes are not law, which is another example of pseudo-legal bullshit. Nonsense. He meant bullshit, though, let's face it. The word understand also appears to cause him confusion. This is very common. I know you're kind of new enough to the whole... Actually, before we read on, what do you think if a judge says to a sovereign citizen or a sovereign citizen type, you know, they always come up with some bullshit like, I'm not a sovereign citizen. Yes, you are. If a judge says to, you're the sovereign citizen, I'm the judge. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
You're supposed to answer as a sovereign citizen. So a sovereign citizen who takes issue with the term, do you understand? No. You want to be the judge?
Yeah.
You want to be the judge? You want to wear the big white pants?
Yeah.
Okay, you be the judge then, right? So you ask me, do I understand? Like, so you say you're hereby charged with duck fucking. Do you understand?
Okay, you are hereby charged with duck fucking. Being unfunny. Do you
duck fucking. No, now I definitely don't understand. Duck fucking.
Duck fucking.
Okay, just you're gonna have to say the whole sentence, otherwise I love the way she says fucking. It's so cute.
Hereby charged with duck fucking.
Duck fucking.
Do you understand?
No, because I don't stand under anybody but God.
Oh,
yeah.
Ew.
They don't understand the term understand because they're big on semantics that have absolutely no place in reality. So what some judges will say, okay, well, let's not say understanding. Do you comprehend the words that I am saying? And because they can't, you know. Anyway,
they just.
I just want to point out that Smitty still doesn't care. I just said I'd let you know.
Oh, wait, hold on. Smitty, hold on.
You're calling Kay, aren't you? Hey, Kay Burley.
Hello? Kay Burley.
Hey, Kay Burley.
Smitty still doesn't care.
Smitty still doesn't care. Breaking news.
Like
thanks for letting us know, Smitty. I appreciate it. Smitty's been a member for 3 months as hashtag don't care 2024. That's 2022, 2023, and now 2024 of not caredness.
That's consistent.
It's consistent and impressive, frankly. Big Bork, little bite for $2 says, I'll take a stromboli with sausage and mushroom. Oh, that actually does sound kind of good.
That sounds really
That
good.
spaghetti bolognese I made for dinner was wicked.
I'm hungry now again, though.
Me too. Is it too late to go to McDonald's? Oh, I need new tires for the car. I can't go to McDonald's till tomorrow.
Yep.
Sorry. 2 flat tires. Yeah, I have to get new tires. See, getting 18-inch rims on your BM sounds like such a great idea.
Yep.
No, not 18s. What are they? 19s or 20s? They're big fucking rims on a BMW. Seems like such a great idea when you're buying the car. And then you remember, like, 6 months, 8 months down the line, I'm going to have to replace those tires. And they cost more than a small house. So, like, it's fucking... I couldn't believe it. Remember when I rang the guy today and I was like, hey, I need to price up some tires for our BMW 5 Series M Sport Deluxe sunroof model. No big deal. M spec with the full leather interior. I was just like, yeah, I need to price up the tires. And he was like, what size rims do you have? I can't remember. Are they 18s or 19s or 20s? They're big fucking rims anyway.
Oh.
For a European car, they're big rims. And he was like, yeah, no worries. That'd be 200 and I think it was 260. And I was like, oh, okay. So that's like, because I only wanted back tires.
Yes.
So I was like, 260 for the 2 back tires. He was like, no, 260 for one. And I was in the kitchen. I was like, what the fuck? And then she was like, what? I was like, $260 for the tires. She was like, all 4 tires for $260. I was like, no, for one tire.
That's painful.
It is, but it looks sweet though. Those wheels are lovely. They're multi-spoke. They are nice wheels. Until somebody partially dismantled one of them in connection with an incident with a ditch.
Yeah.
That was no, it wasn't your fault.
In fairness,
I
will say,
all fairnessly, now it was not your fault.
I'll take ownership of
making shit of my pride and joy of my car.
Yeah.
That I work.
But I
unbelievably hard to have. No big deal.
I will not say that it was completely 100% my fault.
It wasn't your fault at all, actually. I would have done the exact same thing in that situation.
Yeah.
No, it was not your fault. No, hammering the fucking thing into curbs when you're parking is your fault. Yeah. It's got sensors to stop you from doing it. Oh, what's that noise?
Sensors don't work 100% now.
Yeah, because when Chloe crashed my pride and joy, still stings. One of the parking sensors popped inside the bumper into a position that I definitely have to take apart a lot of shit to get at. So it's too much work to even bother with. So now my car thinks that it's constantly up against a wall. So whenever I'm under 10 miles an hour, it's like beep, 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 beep. Anyway. Hold on. Let's get back to the story because we've gone off topic. Mission failed. Anyway. The word understand also appears to cause him confusion as he repeatedly utters with theatrical flourish, I stand under no one. It appears he claims that unless he consents to laws, he isn't bound by them. Then get the fuck out of the country then. How about that? Go off to Arsehole Island with the rest of them and live by your own rules. That is rubbish. I will not allow this case to be delayed further. I will continue to assist him as a personal litigant, but that will depend on whether he listens. He's his own worst enemy. This is in a judge's official response to something.
Yeah.
Like, how Irish is this response to, though?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's just scathing. I love it. He and those who accompany him disrupted this court, and I am stopping that now. In short, I am on to them. It's so Irish. I'm on to you. How dare they abuse the court that services the rest of this jurisdiction? The tactics employed are counterproductive. Concluding, Judge Ranahan warned Canavan the court had the power to order costs against him for the way he has conducted the proceedings to date and in future. The criminal damage case will be heard as a contest on January the 24th.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking exactly what you're thinking. I'm thinking. Hold on.
What are we thinking?
What do you guys think we're thinking in the side chat? Because I think I'm thinking what you're thinking. I think we need to get a load of ducks and lure him out with the ducks, so he'll come on the show.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Do we just become best friends? Now, if anybody gets
Oh
that
no, that's a
quote,
good one. I'll give you that one. Oh, not my bad thumb.
does anybody get that quote?
Of course they fucking do. That's a new movie. We got so much room. It's so good. Like, I'll never forget that when I tidied up all the room and moved around the bedroom. I mean, not tidied it up, but like moved it around, and we had so much room for activities.
So much room for
And
activities.
and the other day, and don't anybody be getting too hot and bothered, when we broke the bed. Not in that way. We literally just lying there, and the whole fucking bed dismantled itself. It was what I call a RUD, which is a rapid unplanned disassembly.
Yeah.
And
Catalina wine mixer.
Yeah, very good. Very good. And when I fixed it all up, you came in, you were like, oh, this is really nice. We have so much room for activities. I just couldn't stop laughing. It was brilliant. Medic!
That's when he got down on one knee.
Yeah, I was like, okay, well, we're not just best friends anymore. Yeah, and I was just like, medic.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
For fuck. You were looking at it for ages. You just weren't even reading it, were you?
No.
Hey, whoa! Leave my balls alone. Hey, that's my ball warmer. No, we'll look at it later. What does an Irish duck say? Quack, you fuckers. Oh, peckers. Close enough.
Oh, yeah. Leyland squirrels. Did we just become best friends? It was from...
Yeah.
Oh, you just completely went past.
Oh my God, I am so not sorry. Costco had best tire prices last time I shopped for them. We have no Costco in Ireland.
No.
It is in the UK now, I think. There's a few in the UK, and they're in Australia as well. I had a Costco card in Australia. It was shite. But Costco in America was unreal. I loved it over there.
I would love to go to America, and there's certain things, like it's like the mac and cheese thing all over again.
Yeah.
It's
what would be mundane to the average American would be so cool for us.
Yeah, like I want to go to
a mall.
A mall.
It's not that we don't have them here, they're just different.
Yeah, we'd call them shopping centers.
That one in Cincinnati was shite. I'm sorry, Ohioans. That was a shithole. I can't remember which one it was.
I want to go to a mall. I want to go to
the popcorn thing. That was another one.
Oh, I want to get popcorn with movie theater butter or whatever.
That chemical sludge that they put all over it. Delicious.
I really want to try it.
You have to try that chicken place that I always go on about. What's that called?
Popeye?
Popeye's chicken.
Never tried
fucking
Popeyes.
Oh, baby. Popeye chicken. Oh, so
I
good.
don't like the taste
hot dog stand.
Oh, a hot dog stand. Yep. A proper Texas barbecue.
Yep, absolutely. Louisiana fucking what's those big shrimps that they eat in Louisiana? Crawfish, crawdads.
Oh, see, I wouldn't be able for
Yeah,
that.
but you'd have to do it once. You can just eat the sweet corn.
Mac McMahon said, Irish demon, come to the US and I will make you smoked mac and cheese.
I've had smoked mac and cheese once. You, madam, would love it. You would love it. We were actually genuinely planning on going to Vegas this month, at the end of this month, to go out and visit somebody that you all know and love.
Love would be a stretch.
Love might be a stretch. Out in Vegas. Yeah, basically he owes me a pair of red glasses, so I was going to go out and pick them up. But it doesn't look like we're going to be able to manage. We might be able to manage it this month. We'll wait and see. But we're going to try to get to the US a couple of times this year. That's the plan anyway.
I want to experience so much. Same. I want like loads of it to come from you guys in the side chat, like stuff that you want to see himself do or experience. I just think that would be cool to feel like we're doing it with you. Yeah.
That's exactly it. Like I love it.
Even actually physically doing it with you.
Yeah. No, that's the best part. Like it really is. And we're hoping to go to the UK in the next couple of months. Go over to England and Scotland and stuff like that.
Malls are dying.
Yeah, I like when I was in Cincinnati, I felt that too. Like it was just like half the stores were closed down. A lot of stores didn't have much in them. It could have just been a shit mall too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay, what was the other thing about that? There was something else about that. Oh yeah. So this guy's court case is on the 24th of this month.
Mm-hmm.
Now, going all the way to Belfast is a bit of an undertaking.
Yeah. How many
We've
hours
done it.
driving?
Well, we did it the last time we did it on the motorbike, it was like 8 hours. Worth it?
Worth it on the way there, not so much on the way back.
But we could stay up there overnight and come back the following day. We can stay where we stayed the last time. I'm down if you're down. You can just walk into the back of a court. Have you ever been into a court? Like in that kind of scenario?
No.
Let's fucking do it.
I've been into a court once, and that was when I was doing my social care course.
Oh, yeah, your social care course. Shoplifting thing.
No, when we were learning about the legal system and how it works, we got to go into we got to go into the courts and kind of listen a bit. It was when Judge Terrence.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He was a big judge. I think he retired.
Oh, yeah, Judge Terrence, big dude.
No, as in he was very well regarded.
Yeah, he was actually, in fairness. All right, let me know. Do you guys want us to go up? We'll go to Belfast and go see this guy on the 24th.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see us go do that, we'll do it.
I'm down.
Hell yeah, you're paying for the diesel though, because I'm driving. Let's face it, you're not fucking driving my car anymore. You can drive it on the motorway, but not in the back. His
car is so much better on the motorway. In fairness, so nice. My car is a smaller automatic, so it doesn't change gears as fast.
Oh no, it doesn't.
So when you're on the motorway, it tends to sound like this.
Yeah, it's like it's just she just redlining it the whole way, and I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, we could really use the BMW right about now.
Yep. Johnny May says, "Are you gonna film in the court like a 1A?"
No, I won't do that, but I will film outside the court.
Yep.
And we'll stream on the way up. We'll stream on the way back.
Yeah, the laws are different here. You're not allowed to film in courts in Ireland.
Depends on who you ask. And it depends on how pedantic about the law you want to be. I'm not against filming in court. Like, I really am not. I haven't got a problem with it. If you're not being disruptive, I don't see it being a problem. Unless the judge specifically says, right, guys, you can't film this part because of protected persons or whatever.
Well, I do feel like...
Because everything's public record anyway.
Yeah, but I do feel like you should have a right to film, yes, but also... if you're going to make people feel uncomfortable, like lawyers, and it would
tough shit, don't do the job then. Oh yeah, if it's disruptive, but like me standing there with a camera like this, that's not disruptive.
Yeah, and Robert Kennedy says can't film the jury, which
yeah, that's absolutely true. You can't film the jury. Generally, you have to get permission. It's a weird one. It's technically not illegal, and you also have to bear in mind. We're not going to be in the Republic of Ireland. We're going to be in a different country.
Yes.
We're going to be in the United Kingdom, technically.
Do I do my passport?
See that flag back there? You see that flag back there?
Yeah.
You go and apologize to that flag right now. So sorry, flag. Flag, because it's Northern Ireland. No, you don't need a blasted passport to go to Northern Ireland.
Tonka says, pedantic. That word of the day, calendar sure paid off.
Did I say pedantic a whole bunch of times?
Yeah, you've said it at least 3 times. It's pretty obscure.
Shallow and pedantic. Who's shallow and pedantic? Am I shallow and pedantic? Pedantic, yes.
You're deep and pedantic.
So I'm not shallow. That's the opposite of shallow, like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't care about being called pedantic.
You're like an onion. You've got layers.
You're like an onion. You smell and you make people cry. Sorry.
Big Little Bite says, did she seriously just ask that?
Yes, she did. And you know what? No. I'm not surprised because she's English.
I'm not. I've never been to Northern Ireland.
Yes, you have. On the back of my bike.
I did just that once.
You remember?
But I just meant like, as in going into the courthouse.
Anybody in the side chat ever been in a courthouse in Northern Ireland?
Like sometimes they ask you to, like, depending on how strict they are. Did you not need ID?
Yes. Sometimes, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Hold on. You have been in the court. You were in the forecourts, the High Court
Oh,
in
yes,
Dublin.
yeah, I was.
Remember?
But like, we're not going to be in Ireland, like the Republic of.
Tread carefully now, English woman. Tread carefully. We are going to be in Ireland.
Just not the Republic of.
Yet. Chucker girl law. Let me see. Irish Demon Family Guy referenced the episode where we learn Peter is retarded. What's that about? Oh, the shallow and pedantic one? I don't know.
Oh, yes.
That was the Family Guy rest. I actually don't. I've watched a lot of Family Guy, although it was just the one episode over and over and over again.
Sally Skeleton said, "Did he finish the original topic?"
I did. I got to the end of it.
But I think there was another.
There is another one, so I hope you're ready to strap in for the next 3 or 4 hours. Yeah. So while I was doing a bit of digging, looking for this guy, I found an earlier article. Excuse me. About him being in trouble prior to this one, and given more of the same kind of shite. So this is from 2020.
When did the incident from the last interview?
2023. Why is that not coming up? Oh yeah. So this is from 2020. Same dude, same court. Man refused to give specimen to police. Fuck you, you're not getting my specimen. Anyway, a factory worker who couldn't get a lift home after drinking with his brother-in-law and then refused to give police a specimen of breath was fined £150 and banned from driving for 14 months for driving while unfit through drink.
That's fair enough.
Fair enough. Paul Kevin Canavan of Hollow Mills Grange, Dungannon, was also fined £175 and a £15 offender levy for failing to provide a specimen for analysis. District Judge Michael Rannan, same guy, certified Canavan for the drink driving rehabilitation course, which, if successfully completed, will entitle him to a reduction in his period of disqualification. Fair enough, right?
And that's a fair thing.
That's
for
a
the
fair
judge
thing.
To do.
Fair enough.
I hate drink driving, so if that was me, I wouldn't have given him that opportunity.
I hate drink driving. It's just so hard for me to keep the car in between the ditches. It's so hard. I hate it. No, it is terrible. Drink driving is fucking awful. And driving while high. People who smoke fucking weed, fine, smoke weed. If you're too high to drive, that's fine. I hate when people are like, I drive better when I'm smoking weed. Maybe, but most people don't. If I smoked a joint right now, there's no fucking way that I would trust myself to drive down the road.
Just any kind of substance that hinders your spatial awareness or your reaction time.
Exactly.
Just don't do it.
Just don't fucking do it. Just leave it at home and leave it like that, you know?
Yeah.
I get it. Some people smoke weed for pain. I used to smoke it for anxiety. I was prescribed it.
Yep.
I wasn't allowed to drive, even though I was prescribed it. And I didn't. If I had just taken it, I wouldn't do it. I had to wait a couple hours or whatever. So, like, people smoking weed driving down the road can get fucked. And they're the same arseholes who'll turn around and say, oh, drink driving bad. But then they'll smoke fucking J driving down the road.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. Anyway, prosecution counsel told Dungannon Magistrates Court on Wednesday that police on mobile patrol on the night of June 20th observed a car cutting the curb at Dunamore Road. A defense lawyer said Canavan had been at his sister's house drinking. So Irish. And when he could not get a lift, decided to drive home. He said the defendant knew he was over the limit and he foolishly thought that he was going to get somewhere by not providing a specimen. The lawyer added that Canavan is a father of 5 and also working part-time as a delivery driver, and the loss of his license will cause the family problems.
Go up there?
One sec.
That was
everything.
He was staying at his...
He was at his sister's gaff.
Why wouldn't he just stay there for the night? Like, why risk drink driving when he could just stay at his sister's house?
Huh? I mean, whatever. Like,
why risk drink driving if you could just stay at your sister's house?
It's called being a fucking idiot.
Yeah. That's
what it is. Sheena asked, how the fuck were you prescribed it? It was when I was in Australia. It was legal in Australia. Not here yet. It's getting there, though. They're working on it at the moment. I think it should be legal. I've always said that. We've had spirited arguments between you, me, and my dad about it. You taking my dad's side.
Oh. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think I know enough about the subject to.
I do.
to have a strong opinion.
Hold on. I'd rather crash than stay at my sister's. To be fair, I'd rather crash than stay at your sister's.
Oh.
Because I know I'd only get more drunk if I stayed at your sister's.
Yeah.
Your sister's is always good fun.
Yeah.
Oh
well,
my
I
God.
have 2 sisters.
Her 2 sisters, I went on holidays with them in Spain. They are just awesome.
Yeah.
They really are. They're so much fun. Thank you so much, Colin. Not either of the 2 Collins that you know. Thank you so much, Colin, for the €20 PayPal. Says €10 of this. Sorry, $10 of this is to get diesel to go to Northern Ireland. Probably get us to the end of our driveway, I'd say. Diesel's expensive here, man. Yeah. And €10 of this is to get Chloe snacks for the road. Because that has to happen.
Very much. I do like snacks.
No drive-through left undriven through.
Nope.
Yeah, that's the rules, isn't it?
Yeah,
Them's the rules.
Them is the rules.
I was going to take you to the McDonald's drive-through, but I just remembered I had like a lot of whiskey, so.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
And tires.
Oh shit! Yeah. Well, no, I would have just taken your car. Oh no, we can't take your car either. We're stranded. It was not fun driving to the store this morning on the motorbike. It was cold, man. Maybe we should adopt Japan's system. What's that? Jinx. We're not going to have this argument again. You cannot talk until I say your name. It's the quietest you've been in a while, isn't it? Damn it. What do I get if I make you talk? You have to make me a toasted cheese sandwich before bed. Is that fair enough? You're English, aren't you? I can't see you, so I'm just accepting that that's what you are. You prefer Lion's tea to Barry's tea, don't you?
Okay, I'll just take my punishment.
Yes!
That was punishment
Toasted
enough.
cheese sandwich. Let me see. He didn't call no Jinx back. That doesn't work here.
Yeah.
No, don't you anything. You never came up with that before. Oisin said, will either of you know how hard it is to get used to driving on the other side of the road? Have I ever driven on the wrong side of the road? No, I haven't.
I'm quite new to driving.
Very new to driving.
Oh.
I mean, you drove on the wrong side of the road when you crashed my car.
Ooh.
Salty. A grilled cheese. We call a grilled cheese a toasted cheese here. Toasted cheese sandwich. And then you have a Kerry toasted cheese sandwich, which is different.
What is Kerry toasted cheese?
Kerry toasted cheese sandwich is just toast, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you put cheese in it cold. That's a Kerry toasted cheese sandwich.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
No, it's shite. Although it's really nice with just like toast with cold chicken. But you need lashings of butter.
No, see, the cheese has to be melted.
No, not with chicken. Melted cheese on chicken is just wrong for me. It just doesn't do it for me. I can't.
Do you not like chicken on a pizza?
No, I don't like chicken on a pizza. I like pineapple on a pizza. Sorry, guys. That's it. Healy Ray country. Speaking of drink driving, yeah. The Healy Ray's arguing that you should be allowed to drink drive a little bit.
Really? So what do you make of this guy,
this fella,
supreme being?
I think he's full of shite.
Well, clearly.
Do you know what I think happened here? He got in trouble for the drink driving, thought he was a smart fuck, started Googling stuff, came up with absolute nonsense, tried to use it in court, and it backfired, and now he's too far in now.
Yeah.
Lindy Lou for $5 says 0% ABC, then drivers available to get you home, no charge.
What's that?
I think it's BAC, blood alcohol content. If I'm not mistaken, now I might be wrong. Drivers available to get you home, no charge.
Is that like a kind of safe
service thing?
Yeah,
possibly.
That would be a good idea if it is.
Oh, that's the way they do it in Japan. Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, wow. That's brilliant.
Do you remember earlier when you kept saying, oh, wow?
Oh, wow.
What was that about?
He went shopping
Oh,
and he was like, "Oh, I got you something nice in the shopping."
Batteries
Which were batteries
for your.
for the Xbox remote.
Oh yeah, the Xbox remote, not that thing in your bedside locker. The torch.
Yeah, reading my books.
Awkward.
What's it saying? But every time he took something out of the
She
bag,
was like, "Oh wow!"
wow! And he was like, "Can you stop?"
I was like, "Okay, it was cute the first 12 times."
Yeah.
I did a weekly shop
Yeah.
on my Harley. It was pretty impressive. 2 fucking bags hanging off the handlebars, 2 bags in each saddlebag, and 1 on my back. It was really dangerous. I definitely lost a load of me messages on the way home.
Me messages.
What?
Well, you said that me messages.
What's wrong with saying me messages? I lost loads of my messages.
Just the way you said it.
Well, you only recently discovered what messages means. I've been saying that for over a year, and you've been like, "Oh, okay."
What do you guys think that term?
So if I said I'm going out for the messages, what does that mean? It's a very Cork thing.
Yeah.
It's a very Cork slang. I'm just going out to get the messages. Don't drink and ride a horse either.
Yeah.
I can tell you that from experience. Not a good idea. Not a good idea.
Matt McMahon guesses mail. Shan says to get the mail.
Ah, interesting.
Oh,
I
she
say
said-
shit like me messages and my Russian girlfriend has no clue. She's like, suck a bit. What do you mean?
Getting mail.
Getting mail. Okay. Mail or pooping? No.
Go ahead,
It's actually
Tannen.
far off. I like the thought of a severe social stigma for DUI, like you previously said in a live you have over there. Intoxicated driving is out of hand here in the US. It is a major stigma here.
Yeah.
Like if you get done for drink driving in Ireland, it's like a whispering behind your back and look at that arsehole. Like
Yeah.
it is a big deal here.
Yeah.
Like I don't
As
know
it
a
should
whole
be.
lot of people that got put off the road for drink driving. Very, very few. I know like maybe 2. But where you come from is a different story. You're fucking muck savages.
Oh,
Going out to masturbate. No.
No.
Grabbing a newspaper. No.
gossip with the neighbors.
Gossip with the neighbors. No. You're nowhere near it. But where do the messages go? That's a good one. That's a good question. Sean knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, I agree with you there, Sean. I agree with you there. So going out to get the messages means going to do your grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And I can actually tell you the etymology of it if you so wish.
Go ahead.
Do you wish?
Do I have a choice?
No.
Then go ahead.
So where it comes from is back in the olden days when you'd go to your local greengrocer in order to receive the goods which you require. Generally, what you would do is you would give them a piece of paper, a message, and written upon said piece of paper would be the list of items that you require. Okay?
Yes.
And then they would deliver them to your door and you would go to the door to get the messages. So they were called your messages. Here's your messages. So that's it.
It took
That's
me
where
a
it comes
while
from.
to figure out. I didn't understand what he was saying, nor did I ask.
But you kind of knew what I was getting at.
Yeah.
Because every time I said I was going out to get the messages, I came home with groceries. So probably 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Let's try some other Cork slang. All right.
Go ahead.
And we'll see if you know some of these, right?
I
So
don't know all of them though.
I'm going to give you some curveballs here.
Okay.
All right. And I want the chat to join in. Okay. What does it mean when somebody says that was me berries? Cork is known for having quite unusual slang, the city I come from. So if somebody said, if somebody says that was me berries or that is me berries, what does that mean?
I don't remember this one.
Let's see if anybody in the side chat gets it. So if you know what it is, oh, Sean, yeah, that's a good one. I'll get that one in a minute. That can be 2 things depending on what part of Cork you come from. Just going to say that right now, straight off the bat. One of them is quite rude. Nuts, testicles, balls, twig and berries. Oh yeah, slapper. That's another famous one. Nuts. Nuts again. Sorry, I'm not from the real capital. Thank you very much, good sir. The People's Republic of Cork. My property. That's a good guess. Incorrect, but a good guess. Kicked in the balls in the Davina Macaws. Parties. Okay, I can see where you got that. Nads, jewels, to go to the pub.
What does it mean?
So if something is me berries, it means that you like it very much.
And why?
So you said, you see the new car I bought? It's me berries. It just means you like it a lot.
But why would you say me berry?
Because berries are nice and I like berries. It is akin to berries.
Oh.
But yeah, it's me berries. Okay, I'll give you another one, right? Right, we'll
Okay.
try this one. Me pom pom. All right, I'll try this one, okay? I don't think I've said this one to you before. So this is not something that happens ever anymore, okay? But any old Cork people watching, I'm very big in the north side. Hello, north side lads. And it's a very north side of Cork City thing to say.
Yep.
So it's very specific to a very specific activity at only a very specific given time, and it's fucking gross.
Okay.
So if you're walking along with all your friends and you said, I'm up the yucks, or ucks, I'm up the ucks. What does that mean?
I know what up the duff means.
It's nothing to do with pregnancy, and it's not sexual at all. I'm up the ucks.
Like upchuck?
What the fuck
Like
does that
vomiting?
mean? Nope. I would vomit if I did what being up the ucks means.
Up the up.
I'm up the ucks.
Clue.
It's got to do with eating something. Not what you think. Some people are saying drunk, nausea, at work, on the rag. No. Up the ox. It's fucking vile. Ask my dad about this, because it was him who told me about this years and years and years
Ready
ago.
to vomit?
What kind of backwards language does Cork have? A very backward language.
Yes.
Puking, being full. Johnny May and Mike said that. No, the runs, that's a good one. We'd call that the scutters.
Go ahead.
When you have the runs in Cork, you have the scutters. Up the ox. So back in the old days, when people didn't have a whole lot of money and food and stuff like that, back when my dad was a kid or whatever, if somebody was eating an apple, you know the core of the apple.
Yeah.
So you know the way when somebody's smoking a cigarette and you don't have cigarettes and you go, can I have last, or can I smoke ass? Literally, we'd say, can I smoke ass? It was basically that. So you'd say, I'm up the ox, which means whoever says I'm up the ox gets the core of the apple to eat. Your face.
Does
Yeah.
it hurt you?
What?
Does it hurt you?
Would it not hurt you? Why would it hurt you?
It's like really hard.
No.
Would it not be really hard to chew?
Have you never eaten the core of an apple? You're just eating a whole apple, no?
No.
Oh, no, I have.
I'm not a horse.
You're so cute. You're a little bit hoarse, though.
I am
A little bit.
a little bit horse.
Little. So yeah, being up the ox means not to be up the ox, but like when you say I'm up the ox, it means you want to eat the end of somebody's apple. So I did say it was very specific and a little bit gross. And that also applies to seeing the core of an apple on the floor. Like, I swear to God. Anyway.
On the scrounge.
On the scrounge. I'm guessing that's be on the dole, is it? Or a scrounging, like.
Yeah.
Sean says, what's a bazzer? Okay, so there's two options for that. I'm just going to tell people what that is, right? So there's two options for a bazzer. In the north side, if you have a bazzer, it means a haircut.
Okay.
On the south side, a bazzer is a lady garden.
Like a badger.
Not like a badger, darling, no. That's for an old, worn-out lady garden. A lady garden has seen a lot of foot traffic.
Right.
Not that I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's just to differentiate between the two varieties of bazzer.
Okay.
Specifically, a bazzer, when in reference to a lady's downstairs mix-up, is one that is kempt, shaved, a shaven haven, if you will.
Yeah.
That's a bazzer, or just a baz for short.
Baz.
A baz, yeah. It's fine. It's disgusting. Carry on. I would never say such things.
God, awful.
Some of the words I come up with, though.
Yeah.
G1. Yeah.
That's not appropriate.
That is a disgusting word, and I will never say that in the air. I say it off air all the time because I usually call people that. A slapper would be a lady of ill repute.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Lady of the night.
No, there's a different word for that in Cork.
What is it?
Never mind. I'm not going to finish that joke because you'll get super mad. I'll mute myself and tell you.
You know that there's this mic.
Yeah, I'm dead, man. You have to admit that was pretty funny.
That was good.
It was a good one.
It was
Well, I couldn't say it on the air because I'd immediately get shut down.
Yeah.
And she'd kill me. She would kill me. She'd behead me. No question about it.
Red tape.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So we might be taking a spin up the north, so on the 24th. You down for that?
Down for that.
Is everybody else down for that? Let me know. Let me know in the side chat. Huh?
They said, are they down to come on the spin with us?
Yeah, we'll stream on the way up and everything. We'll bring the laptop with us and everything so we can do it properly. Well, you can do it from... Oh, no, we bring the iPad.
Johnny May said, we heard nothing, but Chloe's face told everything.
Ah, well, there we go. There we go. Jay said, if she's mad at you, put a cape on her and then she can be super mad.
I like that one.
That's a fucking brilliant one. Oh, Yvonne says I can lip read. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You're in trouble.
Am I?
Yeah.
But not with you, with the person...
With both of us.
What?
Me and Yvonne. Yvonne's going to get you into trouble.
Oh my God, I thought you meant that you said that I was calling her that.
No.
No, that was your mom. Oh, I mean, that was... I'm sorry, Carrie. That's not what I said. Wait, no, I can't deny that because I just said it. Damn it. All right, do you want to get out of here?
Yeah.
All right, you driving us to McDonald's?
Wheels.
Oh, bollocks, the fucking wheels. Oh, well, never mind. Well, we're getting them sorted tomorrow anyway. We're getting new tires in the morning, so happy days. Right, let's get the flock out of here. That's what Chili says.
Oh.
Let's get the flock out of here.
Hit that like button.
Hit the like button.
Yeah.
What other things does Chili say that you like?
Don't like anything that he says, really.
No, but like that you can recall to mind at the present moment. What's going on in the land of?
Land of what?
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. Did do it that time.
Yeah, you did that. Very good. Very good.
What's up, Playboy?
What's up, Playboy? Or my favorite Chili quote, hands down.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it into your microphone so you can hear it full force in your ear hole. Actually, just swap headphones. You ready? This is totally worth it. Like.
Ooh.
You ready? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Is it very directly into your brain?
It is. Can you hear me?
Oh, wow. That sounds great.
Yeah, my one actually sounds better than yours.
No, it doesn't. But yours sounds fantastic. Go do that again.
YouTube.
I can't believe that microphone cost 1/10 of what this one costs. That is unbelievable. Because like this is a good mic. Like these are great mics. That is phenomenal for the money. Like it's arguably better than this one. Like when it's set up properly tomorrow, I'd love to see side by side, see which one's better. Talk into that one from where you are. Wait.
Hold on. Trying to find something funny to say. Oh, we don't stop.
Okay, go close to the mic and do it now.
We don't stop.
That's unreal. That sounds great.
We're doing our sound test after it's live.
Yeah, that's proper Irish demon style tech. Anyway, my favorite Chili de Castro quote. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
You're not my daddy.
Ew.
Yeah, and that's how he said it too. He's like, "You're not my daddy. You're not the boss of me. You're not my daddy." I was like, "Yes, I am, motherfucker." Not in that way.
I was about to say, are you Chili's papa?
No, I'm his sugar dada.
Oh.
What's up with the Playboys? Or dunce cap. That's another one. Jeff hates pigs. Jeff hates pigs.
What was that?
He does. That's exactly. He's like, oh, Jeff hates pigs. Jeff hates pigs. Jeff hates pigs. He'll be in the middle of a sentence. He'll be like,
jackboot thug.
oh, jackboot thug pig dunce cap. Jeff hates pigs. .com.
Torture cuffs.
Torture cuffs.
Coppers.
Coppers.
Read the room, Chippercret. That's Lucy,
For-
the lovely Lucy.
Go on.
Says, check your messages from moi.
I don't have any. Hold on. I got a really shitty message. She doesn't let me reply to people who are nasty to me anymore.
I just think if you give...
I think if you give someone a... Go on, you say what you got to say and then I'll say what
If you give them attention, they'll only come back and leave more comments.
I think if you give them a good, swift kick up the hole, it's better. This person, Lorelli Alexander, says, you talk way too much, dude. This is fucking me. True.
Maybe he's talking to me.
No, this was on a video from like a year ago.
Oh.
You still mad, bro? Bite me, bitch. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry. Bite me, you piece of shit. How about that?
Who's Lyle De Castro?
Lyle De Castro is what's his name? It's a parody of Chile.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm
Hi,
fucking exhausted.
Nancy. Did you check your message?
What? What's that got to do with Nancy?
No. I was just saying hi to
Oh
Nancy.
yeah, I was like, whatever. Hello, Nancy. Sorry, that wasn't aimed at you. That was like, I was so confused and a little bit tipsy.
Did you get a message?
I did, but I can't open the picture for some reason. I have the pic, like it's here, but I can't open it. That's weird.
Lucy, could you try send that picture again?
Yeah.
To see if it'll load.
It's not opening for me. Now, before we go, is there any Tesla drivers in the house?
I don't know where this is going.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to them. So mind your damn business.
Can we swap back headphones?
Yes,
Because your
please.
voice is in
It's
my
actually
head.
very, very disconcerting.
Oh, this feels weird.
I know it's so weird having them up. Oh yeah. Oh, we're back, baby. Oh, the silky notes. Sorry, I just gotta bask in the glory for a minute.
Did you get a twinge?
I got a man twinge.
Mange twinge.
Oh god, I'm all the way off the screen there. I didn't realize
Yeah.
how far away I was.
Why are you asking about
Not
Tesla drivers?
daily, but they come in. Misdemeanor has a Model Y. Basically, all it is my fantastic sponsor for tonight's show. He sells all manner of electrical items, computers, all that kind of stuff. He has a brand new Tesla charger available. So if you want to get in touch with him, it's $350.
That's really
It's
good.
really, really good. And it's brand new. It's never been used. He gets random electronics and stuff in. But if you want to get in touch with him, just let me know and I'll put you in touch. That's probably the best way to do it, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a really good price. So,
Yeah.
I don't have a Tesla. I have a BMW.
I wish.
I'd be up for a Tesla. I'd be up for a Tesla.
You'd be up for it. Like, you'd make do with a Tesla.
Oh yeah, no, I'll be fine. I'll do the job. It's no BMW, like, but whatever. Anyway, lads and lasses, we're going to get out of here because I'm absolutely bait.
Don't forget the slancher this time.
Don't forget the slancher this time.
Slancher.
Slancher. Right, we'll catch you guys possibly tomorrow. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
We'll wait and see. All right, folks. Thank you so much indeed. And we'll see you, maybe tomorrow evening. We'll see how things go. Hopefully we'll have the studio set up properly. If not, it'll be the day after. What day is tomorrow?
Friday.
If not, it will be... Is Saturday the 7th? Saturday's the 6th.
Sunday's the 7th.
I might be on the piss on Saturday night, so I probably won't be here. But we'll see. Anyway, lads and lasses, thank you so much. We'll catch you all soon. Sláinte.
Catch you guys soon.